What got you into sales training? Why?
Right, good question. I guess at the core, I wanted to help people be more successful. In particular, I wanted to help sales reps be more productive faster. Early in my career, I was a stockbroker, and I naturally started coaching some of the newer people to be successful. Found a real passion for it and turned it into a career, and here I am.
What is your perspective on selling? Is it more a science or is it more an art?
Probably a blending of both, because successful sales pros have to also be people, which means they have to read people, understand people, be empathetic, but there absolutely is a science to it. For example, Huthwaite did that study years ago. That was the foundation of spin, that showed that specific question asked in a very specific sequence led to not only greater revenue growth, but an improvement in the customer experience and a more effective sales pro. So getting along with people is a bit of an art, but certainly there's a lot of science baked into the techniques as well.
So you're the lifeguard for salespeople.
I'm the lifeguard for salespeople.
Preventing them from drowning in objections.
Drowning in objections, drowning in being distracted, keeping them focused on high impact activities to fill funnels and crush quota and hopefully win President's Club.
So what prevents salespeople from engaging in high impact activities?
They talk too much and they talk solution too soon. So if you're talking, by definition, you're not listening. So now you're not understanding your customer as well as you should, which means you're now not in a position to add as much value as you could. So I think the big mistake is they talk too soon and they sell too fast.
What is your, walk me through your learning program. What subjects do you teach?
So the first module is always on confidence. Confidence is important for sales pros for a number of reasons. One, they're out there fighting the bullets, if you will, every day. They face a lot of rejection. They face delay. They've got internal processes that jam them up and slow them down. It's easy to become discouraged. You know, you work on a big deal for 3 months or 6 months, the deal falls through, you were counting on that big commission check, you already had it spent in your mind. Confidence can take a hit. So sales pros need to understand the science behind where confidence comes from, how they can build it and control it, because then their natural personality flows through, they've got more energy, they're able to expand inside their account base, they have the courage to ask questions, deliver proactive ideas. So confidence is first. Then we talk about how to build a funnel to crush quota. Then we talk about how buyers think. Let's walk a mile in our buyers' shoes so we understand what's important to them. And then in the center part of the program, the core, is a questioning framework that I call the 5 C's. It's literally a structured format on how to interview a customer, to understand their goals, their problems, their values, how they decide.
Right.
And when sales pros master that, they're more effective, they're more efficient, and they improve the quality of the customer experience at the same time. That's it.
So how do you teach that to other people that are sitting in the class?
Right, great question. This comes back to science. Earlier you asked a question about what is it, art or science? This is based on science. Quick story. So in 1965, a doctor at the University of Pennsylvania named Dr. Aaron Beck was working with depressed patients. And they were struggling helping to raise their depressed patients out of their depressed state. So they did a series of studies and research, and what they found was that in a large percentage of their depressed patients, they were thinking negative thoughts. So this is 1965, remember. So what Beck discovered is that thoughts cause feelings. So I teach this science to sales pros, and then I show them, here's an example of winning thoughts that sales pros could have that would make them feel empowered and confident, and here's a bunch of thoughts that sales pros have secretly in their own mind that they never want to admit to, that undermine their confidence. An example of that would be, I hate prospecting, cold calling sucks, it doesn't work, why doesn't marketing give us better leads, too much competition? And when you think those kind of negative thoughts, then you'll have a negative impact on your confidence. So showing sales pros that it's actually science-based and that they can control their level of confidence is very empowering to them. And then I give them an exercise and we do follow-up, and from there, they're on their way. For example, if a sales pro knew that they would be calling up into the C-suite and they were intimidated for days or hours prior to that call or meeting, they might want to say things to themselves like, I'm helping Bennett grow his business. I'm helping Bennett grow his business. I have a track record of helping people like Bennett grow his business. And by thinking those types of thoughts, gradually the subconscious will kick in, and it's willing to give you confidence or it's willing to give you fear. The subconscious doesn't care. it'll respond according to how you instruct it.
So I think in summary, it's really safe to say that success in sales depends on having a great mindset,
Absolutely.
managing your mind, what's
Yep.
between your ears,
Yep.
having a great skill set, and
Right.
being current. And listening is one of the most important skill set, but also your 5 strategies, and having a great tool set.
Absolutely.
Because technology can help you to knock it out of the ballpark.
Absolutely, yes. And then in today's world of digital transformation, why wouldn't you use tools that would enable you
Exactly.
to reinforce, to certify yourself, to be in a position to do peer coaching, to give your manager a chance to maybe give you some more accurate coaching as opposed to gut feeling coaching? Yeah, you really have to take advantage of technology today if you want to take it to the next level, because if you're not, your competitor probably
Right.
is, and sooner or later they'll have an advantage.